I don't think it's normal to look up your brother's girlfriend's naked photos.
I didn't find it. I think it was a headline that just for grabs, and she's going around spreading rumors, and I wanted to see if it's actually true.
He wants to see naked family members.
Micah Plath looking up nude photos of Ethan's girlfriend. Ethan showing nude illustrations of his girlfriend to his brother. Kim lying about her relationship with Ken. It's just too much to unpack here, but sit back and get a snack for all of this tea. We are all looking forward to tonight's episode of Welcome to Plathville, and it's slowly unfolding these layers of turmoil in Micah and Veronica's relationship. But let's start with Ethan. The boys and their girlfriends go to an art session. And of course, it wouldn't be a Plath double date without some lighthearted jokes, right? Ethan pulls out his own drawing of what was not supposed to be an illustration of, and it was his girlfriend with no clothes on, Tegan. I have to say, for Ethan to have all of these morals and standards, he's surely sexualizing Tegan and making me think that he's only with her for the physical aspect of it. But right in the beginning of this season, he stated that he was looking for someone with big boobs. Now he's telling the world that he doesn't understand how someone can date without intimacy before marriage. So how can you say it's against the Bible to support your child if he turns out to be gay or queer, but you're okay with going against the Bible when it comes to sex, right? But Tegan thinks it's funny, and to me, she is just a clout chaser. But now let's talk about therapy. Therapy for Veronica and Micah. Oh boy, this is a good one. For some reason, Micah and Veronica think going to therapy will put out this wildfire of a relationship. Veronica explains some of the issues that she's having with Micah to the therapist, also adding an incident that happened on the way to therapy. She says that she noticed that Micah was on his phone and he was looking up photos of Tegan nude. But Micah's side of the story is totally different. Now, we all know that Veronica can exaggerate, but here's Micah's side of the story. He says that Veronica told him about a headline that came out about Tegan having nude photos or being this online nude model and having an OF, which is basically a platform where girls can express themselves with mostly no clothes on. So he calls up his brother Ethan to see if this was true. Ethan knows absolutely nothing about it. So then he tells Micah, hey, look out. If you see anything, let me know. So what does Micah do? He goes and looks it up to see if he finds anything, which to me is a bit odd. Like, why would Ethan tell Micah to go look to see if he finds any nude photos of his own girlfriend? Now that part was just weird. So I really don't know who's telling the full truth here. But then Veronica says to Micah that he's not allowed to be around Tegan at all. Now, keep in mind, at this point, the wedding hasn't happened. Veronica's supposed to be going to the wedding. They're all supposed to actually be sitting at the same table together. So how in the world is this going to work? Even the therapist is like, now why are you saying that he's trying to look up these photos when he is telling you he's not? Veronica, she's had enough. She gets up, she walks out. So someone please tell me why Veronica is still holding on to someone who has cheated, given her an ST blank, given her no support during a miscarriage, and not, in her words, sticking up for her. You can already see the emptiness in Micah's eyes, so you know he is completely done with her at this point as well. But rethinking his life decisions and how draining the entire relationship has been. We know there is going to be a lot discussed in future episodes, as we saw some previews of, looks like Micah fussing Veronica out, Kim fussing Veronica out, Ethan fussing Veronica out, and she breaks down in tears and leaves. We also are going to talk about Kim's fake breakup with Ken because they were spotted on his social media just a few days ago, and that definitely has to be addressed because something is not adding up. But tell me what you all think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe so you won't miss out.